Hi, I'm Crystal with Mocha the Genius Dog here with Taiko. Taiko is about 12.5 weeks old now. He's been doing really well. He's had a really great week this week. We started introducing sit, down, stand, paws up, and off. So I've been using the clicker with him, using some luring techniques and starting to introduce the words. And so I've just been doing a lot of really short sessions with him, probably about 3 to 5 minutes each time, and then I do that a couple times a day. So just kind of chipping away at it. So I'm kind of picky with the positions that I wanted him to do. So for example, like when he sits, I want his back end to come forward rather than him scooting backwards. Come here, Taiko. So that just helps, like if we ever do anything, kind of competition obedience, it's gonna put him in a better position. But just as we're out and about in public, when I ask him to sit, if my body's lined up here with him, I want his butt to just scooch in rather than him stepping back and ending up way out of position from me. So I just do that by luring. So I take some treats and I just keep him close to his nose. So holding it in a way where he can't really get it, but he can kind of lick it like a lollipop. And so then I'll play around with the position, kind of moving it straight up, and then I'm ready to click when he does what I like. So and then to get him to stand, I just kind of pull it forward. And again, waiting to click for when he moves. And so as he's still just kind of figuring this out, that's what the clicker tells him, says that it's exactly right. Then when he's standing to go into a down, I want to teach that folding down. So I'm going to move that treat kind of diagonal and back the way his body would naturally fold, and then stand out of that. He's going to come forward. So I want all 4 feet up at the same time. So that one he only stood. So I'm just going to have him go back down again. I'll reward the down. And then I'm going to try to get him to stand all the way up. There we go. And I'm also watching. I want his feet to hold pretty still. So this is me just being kind of picky. I mean, you can definitely teach it a lot quicker, but I want a little bit more precision. Good boy. So I really just spend a couple minutes moving him from every position to every position. So from a standing position, he can learn how to go into a sit or a down. From a down, he learns to go from a sit and then into a stand. So that way I only ever have to give him one command for him to know which way he's going. Because it does make a difference. It's using different muscles. Because sometimes he has to engage the back end, sometimes he has to engage the front end, sometimes he has to do both. So once I was able to get him to follow the lure nice and easily, then I start adding in the word right as he starts doing it. Because I want to make sure I'm only saying the word when I'm almost 100% sure he's going to do it right. So I'm still just using the lure, keeping it all the same because I know that's successful. Down. Good. So there I just add the word once he initiates the movement. Stand. Good boy. And when he gets into his stand position, he's been wanting to sit. So I've just been kind of ignoring that. I'll add some duration to it once he gets a little bit more advanced with it. Down. Good. Sit. Good boy. And then once he was doing that pretty well, then I would try not having the treat in my hand, but it's still scented, and I'll still move my hand the exact same way. Down. He gets the click, but now he just has to wait a second for me to get that treat out of my treat pouch. So this is how we start moving away from the lure and getting him to follow the hand signal. So he reads body language a lot better than he's going to learn language. So I give him all of it, just give him the best success of understanding what I want. Sit. Good boy. Stand. Sorry, bad click there. I messed that one up, so I'm going to see if I can just pull him up easily. There we go. Good boy. So when it happens, sometimes you guess wrong. So I said, try to do it when you're almost 100%, but he's going to do what he's going to do. So I'll just be a little bit more careful next time with it. sit, good. Some treats take longer to chew than others. Down, good. And as I start taking the treat away and he's moving towards my hand, I'm trying to pull my hand where he can't make contact with it. Because I see a lot of dogs, they want to touch and they think they physically need your hand there. So I want him to learn to just see it as a visual and not think that he has to touch it. So where he's staring at my hand, thinking about it, I'll give him a couple seconds to see if he's gonna figure it out and offer that sit. If not, I'll just get a little closer on his nose as if I had the lure. Good boy. And reward that. So since stand has been the harder one for him, he's doing the sit and down more consistently, I'm gonna use the lure when I ask for stand. And I have 2 in my hand. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of that duration now. I'm gonna ask for that. On my way up, stand, good. And then before he sits again, I'm gonna click and reward him again. Click and reward again. And with this, I'm clicking a little early while he's still chewing because I want to get some duration with that stand. Good boy. Down. Good job. And I'll do the stand again from that down position. Having my treats ready, stand. Good. And I'll try to pause a little bit in between. If he's gonna move, I might even put my hand to try to block it. Good boy. Good. So that's it. I just do short, simple sessions like that. So that's what we've been doing for sit down and stand. And then for paws up to me is just putting your front paws on something, and then off is putting all 4 feet back on the floor. So I started with just the luring. Good boy. Luring him to get his front feet on me. And then I'll later transition this to like rocks and stools and the wall, just whatever I might want him to investigate. Yeah, come here. Good boy. And then once he understands the lure, then I change it to a tap. Paws up. Good boy. And then for off, I'll either kind of gesture with the treat, off. Good boy. Or if he's really stuck on me, then I'll throw the treat far enough where he has to jump away to get it. And then I kind of play around to the different angles that I have him come up, where I want him to do it with where I point. Paws up. Good boy. Off. So here I said off, he didn't respond, so I'm gonna toss the treat just to get that response. I don't think he actually saw it, so I'll help him find it. Taiko, come. Good. Paws up. Good boy. Good job. Taiko off. Good boy. So same thing, I switch from having the treat to then having nothing in my hands. So that's really good. He's got a good understanding. I like the way he's moving and understanding the different positions. He's wanting to offer more stuff. We kind of play around with high five too. Yeah, good boy. Just because he likes to use his paws a lot. That was when I kind of played around, capturing when he was being silly. Paws up. Good boy. High five. Good boy. And I don't really care which paw he uses. This is just kind of a cute little fun trick. High five. Good. Okay, off. Good boy. And when he does something really good, he gets a nice big treat. So great first week introduction to that. So next week we're going to be working on me being able to get farther away from him to get the sit down and stand commands. And then we'll probably add a couple new things as well. So throughout the day, I just get lots of random, really positive things of having him come to me. I'm doing it with the leash in hand. So I just kind of get myself prepared first. I've got really good wet food and the leash. Taiko, come. Good boy, buddy. So I let him see the leash, I present the food, and then I just kind of keep them both there. So I'm not trying to trick him. I'm just letting him see it for what it is. Good boy. And then as he's eating, I'll just kind of pet him using that leash. Let him see it. Good boy. Sometimes I'll even kind of mess with his collar, put the clip on. Good boy. And he just had lunch, so he's not really too hungry for this right now. So it makes it extra good that he came. Really shows the progress that he's made in that department. So I'm just gonna mess with him, let him see the leash, different areas. And then since I realized he was kind of avoiding me in certain spots, like over by the door or by our other door, the areas that I normally put the leash on him at. So again, this just helps to desensitize it and give him a new positive association. Good boy. Good boy. Here, Taiko. Good job. Just let him get used to wearing it. He's fine once it's on usually. Just that approach. So just break this down a few times a day. It all adds up. Good job. So another thing I've been chipping away at is dremeling his nails. It's something he's not particularly fond of, but he tolerates for very short periods. So he's good and tired right now, so this is a good time to do it. So I don't Dremel them to the point of getting them all the way down, just trying to get a quick little buzz on each foot. And then as I do that every day, it helps to kind of keep them where I want them. Good boy. So he hasn't wanted to take treats or anything through this process. So I just sort of hold him, and I never tell him to come. I always have him come to me. That way I'm not breaking down something we've built to be positive, doing something I know is going to be negative. So I just get him in the position so it eliminates as much of the fighting as possible. I just set my Dremel to the lowest setting and then just kind of buzz each nail while I praise him. Good boy. So this is really good. I like that he's not kind of struggling too much or screaming. This is when he shows his voice a lot. Good boy, buddy. Good job. So he's complaining a little, but he's not struggling. Good boy. I'm actually really happy with this. Good job, Taiko. Job. Yeah, I know, you're fine. Good boy. Good. And that's it. I got every nail, just a quick little buzz. Relatively painless for him. So, again, just a little bit each day. Boy, Taiko. Yeah, you want to go in? I'm going there. Good boy. Good job, Taiko. Taiko, are you all wet? Huh? Come on. What? Like the sand? Oh boy. You're just getting covered in sand. Oh, you're silly boy.
Yeah, he's really paying attention to her.
Mm-hmm. So not much phases him. Some loud vehicles will still get him on occasion. But yeah, not much.
I want to sport you with this. I said, yeah, that looks like fun. Is that fun?
He's like, I'll touch
I
it.
said, can I do that? Oh, yeah, that looks like fun. He said, yeah, come on, let's play. He thinks it's a big old stick.
Oh yeah, it's like everything's a toy. If it moves, it's a toy. This is just the greatest toy.
I know, that's what I told my boyfriend Patrick. He's
boy. What do you think, huh? No big deal. Good boy. What is that? What is that? Good job, Taiko. Good boy. Good boy. What? Do you like that, Mr. Taiko?
Are you finally figuring out the toy box?
Taiko! Hey, buddy! Oh, it feels nice.
I got my spoon still in there. Oh, get it. Go in there. Get it.
What's happening? You guys.
Taiko. Gotta learn to kick too. Come here. Come see it. You gonna smell it? Come on. It's okay, come on. Good boy. Could you stretch any more? There you go. Good job.
Don't kick it too hard.
Yeah. Taiko. Hey buddy, what is that? Let's check it out. Come here, Taiko. Oh, good boy.
Taiko, good boy. Here we go.
Hi. Go check it out, bud.
Taiko. Here, buddy. Good boy. You're looking fine. Nothing terrible. Okay, here we go. You ready? Scare you. Okay, Taiko, here we go. Taiko.
Good boy.
Good enough, buddy.
I'll take that back.
Thank you. You might need that pulled out now. He's
Yeah, I see. Where'd he go?
That was great.